G'day, hi and welcome. Oh my god, we were red. Alright, get me to my next job, my first day. Well, it was crappy because I had to shovel goat poop and a bunch of other things. It was pretty good. It was a rough first day, not work-wise, but temperature-wise. It's like 35 degrees and 40, it must be 40 with the humidity. Like, I'm Canadian, stop that, you're going to kill me. I thought I was going to be able to make it to 3 o'clock, but I got everything the guy wanted done for today, which did quite a bit actually. The big job was cleaning out the goat pen, and I had to evict a couple of snakes. There's two snakes. I wish I had my camera there because it was like, but I'm there to work, right? There's two of them side by side staring at me in the corner like, what's this thing going to do to us? It's got a big dagger thing. It's a manure fork. And then one of the other snake pops his head up. He says, I'm out here, guys. You slimy snake, you took off on us. What about solidarity and sticking with your team? And he's out the door. And then those two, they went out the door. And then I found another little one, and he held out till the very last corner of goat poop. But no, eventually I evicted him too. So there's like snakes all over the yard. Going all over the yard coming out of this. There's like 6 inches of goat poop. They only clean it out once a year. They leave it for the winter pen, so it builds up and builds up. I guess all the ammonia and stuff, it keeps it from freezing, and it holds in the heat. So that was a job. That was a pretty kind of pace yourself type of job. First job to be doing and getting back to work in 4 years into labor. Yeah, you got to be careful with yours. I'm going to feel it tomorrow, I'm sure. I'm just completely zonked now. But it was mostly the heat that got to me. But not like, it was pretty nice little place, little hobby farm. I don't know how much work's going to be there, but I did everything that he wanted. A few other things. Planted some trees. That was the last thing to do that today was put in 2 pear trees, and I was like, I wasn't going to do it because I was like, I don't want to. There's 2 things that happen when a spade shovel hits the ground. You either hear, which is nice, because that means smooth digging, and you'll dig a freaking dig your way to China in like no time flat. But if you hear tink, it's stones, and I was like, but I knew if I could get this done, like I was ready to call it in, but right in the beaming sun, so I was like, I don't want to be digging this in the beaming sun if it's really, really hard, and I don't want to leave it half-assed, so it's like, you're committed once the shovel goes in, and I got lucky. So I was like, and they were happy with that. Nice little place. They got goats, got some chickens. They got a little garden, a little fenced-in garden, lakefront. Beautiful little cottage type home, whatever. The garage is like a 2-door garage, separate from it. It's almost the same size as the house. It's like, that's pretty cool. It's got a little loft, guest loft up top. Real nice place. People seem really nice. And I worked basically 7 hours today. I thought I could make it 8, but I was done anyway, so I was like, okay, wow, there's no use. When it's that hot, we didn't know if we were going to make it, if I was going to make it till 2. The guy fell and he hurt himself, so he wasn't able to like he showed me where everything was, but he's not able to do the labor anymore. So I guess so, or it's just too hard on him. So that's why he got me. So I'm going back Friday, so that's good. 2 days a week is fine. If I can make the money I made today every day for 2 days a week for a month, that'll take care of me pretty good. Like that'll actually be definitely pretty good. But, I don't know how long. Maybe I'll only have a couple of weeks at this, and then I'll find something else. That said, 2 other people have, once they found out I was looking for work again, it's like people have been kind of inquiring. So that's kind of good. But good first day. I am just completely beat, knackered. Drove around in I guess they call it a mule or whatever. It's got like a side-by-side 4-wheeler type thing. Little dump box on it, whatever. Cleaned up some stuff there. Nearly ran into Jeff Chamberlain, the guy I went to school with. Of all days that I'd nearly run into Jeff Chamberlain, it's today. It's like I'm gonna have to call him a bastard next time I see him. Waved at him the other day. You know, he wasn't outside for me to wave at him a couple of times here. Last few times I went by the bike. He's a bastard for that. If you ever watch this video, then he's like, you're always calling me a bastard. Jeffy. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, it seems pretty good. They got water problems, or hopefully it's nothing too serious there. But yeah, I put some tires up on some tire racks, folded some tarps, cleaned up some sporadic wood that had nails in it. Took those big hydro line rollers, big wood rollers. There was one of those I had in the goat pen, and it was all dilapidated because the goats like to stand on stuff. It's funny. They got like the two goat pins. The summer goat pin, it's nice and airy and whatever. It's like 3 pillars. And there's a goat on top of each one watching me, seeing what I was up to. And then they were bowing away at me. So, but yeah, they got 5 goats there, and it's a nice little place. So, it was definitely a day of work, especially in this heat. That's just brutal, this heat. But yeah, there we go. So get me to my next job, and we'll see what happens. So this will definitely help out. It takes a little bit of the edge off of YouTube. That said, I'm still obviously trying to get YouTube to reinstate itself because you know, you get humbled when you haven't worked in a while, and then you work a real day's work. Again, it's like, oh yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah, so when you back to trading time for money again, money's not too bad. It's 15 an hour, so it's not too bad. And I got paid today, so it's like work today, pay today. So I think it might be one of those kind of things where it's pay right on the, you know, there's, you know, some people say, you know, every week, every 2 weeks. I kind of like that, and I kind of don't. I like it because you never have to worry about, okay, what's what you call it, you know, when you're gonna get paid. You always have money on you, but that's also a problem too. Is in, you know, you tend to not save. So I can't spend stupid for a long time. I made a wants and needs list, and to be honest with you, both lists were about the same length. And there's a lot of stuff that I have to get, you know, caught up on before I can do anything fun. But that's where I'm at. I am zonkered. I do have to make supper. I want to take a nap. I think I might take a nap and then make supper because I'm just, bleh. And yeah, there we go. So that's day 1, Friday. Hopefully it's not as hot out. But I think that the most labor-intensive thing I've done so far might be some chainsawing work on Friday, which is... That's pretty labor intensive too, but it looks like it's all small stuff, trees that are down and stuff like that. So, okay, that's easy. You know, you just pace yourself at these things. You don't. It's the digging and the shoveling kind of stuff. That stuff really wears you out fast. My back's okay, but I'm sure I'll feel it a bit tomorrow. But I could look at it as a really good workout today. So it's like, oh yeah, and I got to do my workout tomorrow. But I carried a lot of water with me today. For sure. Dragged a lot of water up for them because their water's out. And yeah, so it's like, you just remember to stay hydrated when it's really hot like that. Ugh, that's just ridiculous. Alright, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm just zonkered. But there you go, day 1 for the goat poop. Alright, have yourselves a great day.